Yo, what's up, guys? You get your boy Nacho here. Welcome to another video. So as you can see from my deck preview, this is a deck that I got from my boy Gokba. I'm currently in the process of working on it, but basically, as you can see, it's all about making golems, makes golems, makes golems, yeah, pretty much just golemcraft. You do try to support Abomination Awakened now. For those of you who don't know, like Gakba, he's more of a casual player. He likes playing all these fun things. So he's like, okay, can you go ahead and try to get this to work for me or whatever. He's asked me this once before, way back when, and I think one of the early streams, I think. And I did have a few videos where I went ahead and played around with the deck, but yeah, this is him asking me again what the kind of updated things. So currently, I'm fooling around with the giant chimera as well as the chain of calling. You probably don't need them. I know he had PTPs in here, and at least one PTP in here, and that'd probably be better. But I wanted to try the giant chimera just because I felt that'd be kind of flashier and kind of cooler, just because you do make a lot of golems in this deck, a lot of golems. So I have one game for you guys. I'll go ahead and show you guys the game now. This game's pretty funny. A little bit unrealistic in some aspects, but it's pretty funny because as you can see, I literally played a bunch of private matches with the same dude. But let's go and hop into the game. Oh, sorry, my voice sounds a little bit hoarse. I'm a little bit tired or whatever. I did not sleep as well as I would have liked, but you know, it happens. Alright, so he's on Haven. I get to go first. I have no idea which is better to go first or second with this deck. I played I think all of 5 games of this deck. I'm only going to show you this one though, just because this one was the one that I was able to remember to record. So I had the giant chimera in my hand early. If you're wondering why I tossed Illusionist, I tossed Illusionist just because I literally know that this guy is one of those guys that literally hold the scripture for a billion years and just wait for me to play up Illusions. So if I don't play it out on curve, this buys me spacing for the rest of my other creatures because I know that he's gonna hold the scripture for Illusions I'm never going to play. Gives me extra value just because I get to play mind games with them. So here I'll play up the Dwarf Alchemist if possible. I want to try to play out the Golem Assaults when they're for 6 mana. This way I get as many golems as possible and get as many spells for the giant chimera. He plays our Frog Cleric. Now, honestly, from the Frog Cleric, as well as the fact of what his emblems are, of what his card sleeves are, I should just assume that he's a Lana. But I know that he plays a lot of the really slow Haven decks. So he could be Lana, he could be Seraph. But here he has the Lana for the confirmation. So now this turn, it's kind of awkward because like I said, I want to make sure to play as many golems as possible. This way I can bog them down with creatures. Because the giant chimera is always gonna be my win con. If I can win before that, that'll be cool. But the giant chimera is gonna be how I want to win at this point. So I go and play out the Earth Essence. I'll hit him for 2 and I'll pass. If he wants to start getting some boosts, that's fine. I don't care. I can go ahead and clear off whatever minion and or minions he boosts. Over here, he goes Rabbit Healer. I'm like, okay, that's fine. He plays a second Rabbit Healer. I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's better for me to see these now than for me to see these later, because what I've learned is that the later it goes for Solana, the more gross that they can be with the Rabbit Healers, because if they go Rabbit Healer, sorry, if they get Rabbit Healer plus 3 drop, that's 3 boosts across 3 creatures. That's gross. Yeah. But here I go and play out the Ancient Alchemist, and I go ahead and evolve. I make the trade into the biggest unit just because I know he's probably been holding a scripture, so I want to get remove them as damage as possible. I'm also not sure if I can kill the 5/2 if I don't kill it that turn. But here he chooses to hold off when he evolves. He usually plays super cautious versus me just because if you haven't already figured out my videos, I'm usually a pretty sneaky player. But here, in order to not use my last evolve, I go ahead and use the Witch Bolt. Now, granted, I would have loved having the Witch Bolt because it makes doing other things harder here. But unfortunately, it's not to be. He plays the Aether. The Aether grabs Tenko, so now I'm in a terrible spot. I have to clear both of these because if I don't, that gives my Conduit to start boosting with, and if I can't clear the Tenko, I've just lost the game. Thankfully, I can clear the Tenko, but like the question is, can I clear the Aether? But here, I pick up the Abomination Awaken and the animated one of that too. I'm like, okay, cool, I can clear now. So what we're gonna do is I'll go ahead and play the Abomination. Into the concentration. I'll overdraw, but the Abomination will evolve. It'll clear off the it'll clear off the Aether and then clear off the Tenko as well. So now I have a 6-1 in play that he has to clear, because if he doesn't clear, I get to kill any one unit he plays. But here he has Cudgel. This is nice because this is his last evolve. I believe he's used 2 scriptures, 1 Cudgel now, so I only have to worry about 1 more scripture in that deck, which means that now if I ever find my illusionist, they're now safe to play. But here, he makes another kind of terrifying board. Now the good thing for me is that I've been drawing cards, but he is not, so I pick up a second Abomination Awakened, and you might be wondering, how are you going to clear non-zero? But nope, I have a clear. I go ahead and evolve my Dwarf Alchemist. Dwarf Alchemist will pull me a card from their deck, so he's actually really a +1. That puts me right back at 9. The Abomination Awakened evolves. I go ahead and deal 3 to his board. Yep, I turn to his 5-3 and then into his 3-1. I'm like, okay, cool, awesome. So now if I want to, this is going to be a turn where I can play out the Illusionist. Instead, I hold off on doing that. Now, to be quite honest with you, I could have done that. However, I really wanted to have the Sigil in play and to be able to just go ahead and use the to just be able to go ahead and start cost reducing these Conjure Golems in my hand. Now, I could have played out the Dwarf Alchemist as well and try to do this next turn. But one of the issues with this deck is that, like, once you get cards into your hand, once you actually get the cards into your hand, it's very, very difficult to actually get the cards out of your hand. Because you need to be able to both do that as well as be able to answer the things on the board at the same time. If you can't do that, you're going to have a very, very awkward time. Alright, so here, I just go ahead and start playing a bunch of cards. Now, granted, not all these cards are going to play in the correct order, but for the most part, because I only have the 1 giant Chimera, I don't really need to care about the order in which I order my spell boost. I just need to, like, spell boost. Pick up the Stella. I go ahead and play up the Stella. I was going to play out the Illusionist there, but no, the Stella's just better. The Stella grabs me a Pollux. Pollux is actually amazing right now, because I'll always have creature for days. Use his last scripture, which means now my illusions are here to stay. So I go ahead and I go Illusionist here into Pollux. Now he's been holding on to some cards, so we know that one of the 2 cards is most likely Aether. Because why else would you hold on to anything else except for maybe Safe Themis? Because I haven't really been playing creatures. And that's fine by me. I don't care. Play your Aegis. Do it. Bring it. He plays out his Aether. And then gets the Aegis. He also has a Beast Claw on top of that. I'm like, okay, alright, that's kind of scary. So this turn, I need to start putting wards in the way. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to heal. Draw a few more cards. I'll go ahead and play a Conjure Golem here. I'll play another Chain of Calling. Again, the order in which I play the Chain of Calling does not matter because I already have the only creature that cares about spell boost in my hand. So now I make sure to put up double wards because, like, I want him to have as difficult a time as possible in order to deal with all of this. He smacks me for 8. Now I can lose it if he had second Themis, or if his Tribunal hits my wards. This turn, what I'm gonna do is these Carls are gonna go in. Carl's gonna put in so much work right here. So that's 1 healing. Play a second Carl. That's now 3 healing. I got Golem Assault to free up board space. Into Star Seers for 5. Now I could have gone Red Hot Ritual and healed for 7 here, but I want to hold off on using the Red Hot Ritual because I might actually need it for later. I go ahead and I hit him for 2. Here, he has to use the Taurus the Great to trade in order to stay alive. Now, these illusionists, they just heal me for 5. The Giant Chimera is looming overhead. He actually has no idea that I have the Giant Chimera because, like, I've actually never been able to play it in any of the previous games before I won. But here he trades here to go ahead and disrupt the Carl from healing me for 1 billion. That's fine because Carl is still going anyway. So I finally have board space, so I finally have hand space to go ahead and play an enhanced Golem Assault. So I've now healed for 7. I go and trade here. I get my illusionist back. And I'll go ahead and ward up a little bit more. Just be extra safe. Because for me, the biggest thing right now is that he uses as much HP as possible in making trades to stay alive. So this way, the giant Chimera will come down. He's not going to expect it. And it's just going to blow up and literally blow up in his face. So here he had the Tenko, but unfortunately for him, board space is a bitch. So he wasn't able to heal for as much as he would have liked, but yeah. Well, it doesn't matter because like this turn I can still do more things. Like the the Carl is now healing me for I think 9 now because it's still alive. He still can't clear it. I go ahead and I go Master Mage Levi. I go ahead and nuke his entire board. Now nuking his entire board is actually very, very important just because like I'm no longer in range of dying to the Aegis. Like the only way that I died to the Aegis is if he has the exact combination of like what's it called? The one guy that gives you out monastic holy waters. Like you would have to have like that guy to give him like 2 monastic holy waters. Even then, like it heals him, like, and it keeps out of range of lethal, which makes it harder for me to kill him. But it's still not good enough to win. Yeah, because now I just have the giant Chimera. The giant Chimera just goes boom on a space for 20. Yep. Like this game was pretty cool overall because like as you can see from my shadow cat, I really have like nearly 50 shadows. I would have been able to make even more if I had been able to like manage my hand size a little bit better, and I wasn't forced to make the and I wasn't forced to go off with the. And I wasn't forced to go off with the first Golem Assault for like one, like when I did. But you know, sometimes things happen. If you enjoy the video, go and leave a like, go and hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, shoutouts again to Gokma for submitting the deck. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.